right? I still am getting like WhatsApps. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. There are so many WhatsApps that are coming in. Everybody actually helps, right? So he is son of, right? So he is son of one of my mom's attendants. Oh, by the way, like he used to be actually like our car driver to take us to the school as well, right? So much he helped. Murthy helped so much for my mom, right? When she could not take a rickshaw, right? When she was working late, right? His dad used to come and help us out, right? So his dad used to come and help us out. Raising a single person, especially a single mom, and in a small town, when widows working was not as popular, right? And raising a family, it was all due to people like him, right? I still remember Murthy, Mohiddin, Amos Neru, so those are all the people who are always there, whenever my mom needed help. So they were all there, so thank you. Right, that's how we grew up, right? And for all those people who are not from Kavali, you all miss a lot. Because Kavali is such a beautiful place that education was the topmost. For those people who have not heard about Kavali, it's a very small place. And there are some of the people from Kavali, we're all blessed. Because we had somebody called Stop, but he had the vision to make it happen. So he actually brought this whole academic leaders to Kavali to establish the college and then the high schools. So at this time actually really, he had that amazing vision. And by the way, we even had a open air theater. You are just talking about like a small town that has a college, that has high schools, that has open air theater. I don't think like any other. And in Kavali, with DR, we used to call him DR, Dr. Ramchandra Reddy. His vision has benefited so many. It's amazing, right? Now there is like the whole institution is there and those things. So that actually helped us. That's why I kind of like, I don't know how many times I can repeat, but there are few people that I want to thank, right? I want to thank DR because as soon as my dad passed away, we were like, I was 9 years old. And we were crying because my mom was crying. We didn't know that like our dad passed away. Right? We were 3 young boys. But he came and he said, Amma Mirachi, high school headmistress government. He said that, okay, you come and then you work as headmistress. On the 14th day, she joined. The only reason why she could join is because of him. So I really thank him. The same thing for Mother Bernard. She is from Aircard, so if my mom is here, she would say that she owes a lot to them because they gave her the first job in Aircard. So before coming to Kavali, she actually worked in Aircard before she got married to my dad. She worked in Aircard. And Mother Bernard actually took her under her wings and then they made her teach math. And that the next year her salary got doubled. I said like nobody could anticipate like double the increment. But that Mother Bernard, she actually helped a lot. I mean, I feel like she's still in contact till she passed away. Right? So that's the other person that we need to thank. And then the third person is, I forgot the name of the mother from the college. So Mount Carmel College, where she was there. So my mom, as soon as she passed, she was as I said, she was the topper. And then she decided to go to a teacher's job, right? For a teaching assistant job or teacher's job. But the mother said, no, don't spoil your life with this. You can actually go and then get a BA and BEd that will actually change your life. And at that time, somebody taking somebody under their wing and giving them that support is an amazing thing. That actually changed everything. Right? So kind of like we are really indebted to DR because without him, we would have been in a different place. Right? Like because all their brothers and everybody said, oh, come and live with us. But DR said, you can work here. So we are really thankful to him. And then Mother Bernard, because she gave my mom the courage. I don't know how many of you have seen my mom's picture with the skirt. I don't think anybody would have seen it. I think we're still searching for that picture. Because she was in Aircard and she was like, that Mother Bernard told her like, whenever you are in this culture, you need to fit in this culture. I'm talking about 1957, 58. So I still have like her photo somewhere with the skirt, right? And then she was the first one to ride the bicycle. Right? We had that lady's bicycle with that thing, and then riding the bicycle in Kavali for the first time for a widow woman riding the bicycle is an amazing thing. But that confidence she got from Mother Bernard. Without that confidence, she would not have stood on her feet. And so we are thankful to Mother Bernard. So that's kind of like the topmost stories. So if I have to thank them, those are the people that we want to thank them. Yes, we are in better position, we are in different places in our lives, but we grew up on the shoulders of those elders, those family members. So thank you, thank you. So my mom cannot go up, so we're going to change the setup because they could not find the ramp. So we're going to
Okay, great is over. The is coming down. She's on the basement. She's taking the lift. And lift take 2 minutes to come up. Take 5 minutes to come. When she comes, all of you also to
ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದು ಬೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಿದ್ದೀನಾ
she's come.
ಇದು ಕೇಬಲ್ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು
ಇರಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ
ಕಲರ್ ಬಾರ್ ಯಾವುದೇ ಇರಲಿ
ಕಲರ್ ಬರೋ
ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ
ಹಾಂ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್
ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಾರಂತ
ರೆಡಿಯಾಗಿ
ಮಮ್ಮಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಅಲ್ಲ ಕಲರ್ ಬರೋಕ್ಕೆ ಕಲರ್ ಬರ ಇಲ್ಲ
கீழே போனோம்னா மைனஸ் போனோம். கீழே கீழே போகும். நீங்கள் போங்க, கீழே போயிட்டு ஜீரோ சார், ஜீரோ மைனஸ் பண்ணாலும் கிரவுண்ட் ஃப்ளோர்
ஏன்னா
ಮೈನಸ್ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ 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 ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್
ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ.
Hello, hello,
You're all making me so happy. We need you.
Jay.
Thank you all so much.
Share one thing.
Yadamacho Jyoti Gamaya Mukhara Mukta Gandha Jayadamacho Jyoti Gamaya Mukhara Mukta Gandha Jaya Vishwodaya Jaya Vishwodaya Jaya Vishwodaya Jaya Tadhagata Jarana Saranagata Mahidasaya Jaya Tadhagata Jarana Saranagata Mahidasaya Jaya Vishwodaya Jaya Vishwodaya Jaya Vishwodaya Chiranidra Vimasa Jagat Prabhati Kavaitalika Chiranidra Vimasa Jagat Prabhati Kavaitalika Jaya Vishwodaya Jaya Vishwodaya Jaya Vishwodaya.
You came from my place. So nice of you. All your affection and energy, it is giving me energy. Thank you. Oh, how are you? All your affection. My faith is not you gave me energy. చాలా ఎంజాయ్
ಕರೆದ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಕರಿತೀರಿ ಈಗ
ಹಾಂ ಮೇಲೆ
ಮೇಲೆ ಬೇಡವಾ
ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟ.
ಆ ಲೈಟು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಲೈಟು
Yesterday, Sunday food is ready.
ಕೂರ್ಚೋಣ ಮೇಡಮ್
ಬನ್ನಿ 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 ಆ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡಿ
ಬ್ರೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಓಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲ
ಇರಲಿ 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 ಇನ್ನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಅವರು ಬೇಜಾರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತಾರೆ ಅಂತ
ಫುಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
ಶೆಕೆ ಆಗತ್ತೆ
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಬಾಧೆ ಬೀಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ ಆ ವೈರ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಆ ಲೈಟ್ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡು ಮಗ
ಚಿದಬಾ ಉಣ್ಬೇಕು ನಿಂತ್ಕೊ ಚಿದಬಾ ನಿಂತ್ಕೋ ಚಿದಬಾ
ಹಾಗಿದೆ
Hi everyone.
Sir.
Just a small request. We do have some program elements that will be coming shortly. My dad is going to tell some entertaining stories. So we have some time planned for photos after the presentation and the quiz and some of the other things that we have planned and the cake cutting. We'll have plenty of time to take the photos. So I kind of request after this one is completed that we move on to the presentation.
So tired. I will go sit with them.
Sorry, but Daddy wants to.
ಸರ್ ಅವರು ಆ ಕಡೆ
Wow, ma. Hello. I request the presentation and taking blessings from Bhagirathi can be done after 5-10 minutes because their children and the grandchildren have specified certain programs for it. So let us complete it. Then we have plenty of time to take the decision. Where's the school bell?
సైడ్ ప్లీజ్ సార్
సైడ్
కొంచెం
ఎందుకంటే కనిపించరు
To make me happy.
సార్ 1 by 1
I am happy.
చెప్పాలి నేను చెప్పండి 1 by 1 ఎందుకంటే అందరూ పోతే వాళ్ళకి కవర్ అయిపోతారు
Second bell.
ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಬನ್ನಿ.
Hello, HM class and Milton. Please get to the classes. Hello, get to the classes. HM class is coming. Oh.
Papa, evlo santoshama vandu leave
Hello. If you want to talk to HM, I will come after the school hours. After the school hours, please. After the school hours. Thank you. Okay. Since Madam has arrived, and as I told you, give 30 seconds for them to come up, but she took 20 minutes to come from there to there.
instead of 1 hour.
And we want to give her some rest because
No rest, nothing. I am working.
yeah, okay, that's good.
They have waited.
Okay, now, yeah, the students were waiting for you a long time. So, let the program begin. Arun has designed the programs and let him take it over.
Now they have eliminated me, no? I have got extra.
No, wait.
Take care of the first one. I want all my students at my
స్టూడెంట్స్ పక్కన కూర్చో నిలబడు అక్కడ పోయి చూడు
Here, Nikkano. Here.
అక్కడ
They have all the sand and all. I am always sitting like a
Okay, so we actually have a small presentation, but I already shared a lot of the stories, so I'm going to go very fast, so don't worry about it. But I'm going to hold the cake because you only get the cake if you listen to the presentation, and then there is a quiz as well, so only after that you will get that.
He is my first brother.
Can I?
You know, my brother thinks that I am next to God.
Huh?
So that I am not.
Not that they think you are.
5 of them.
Okay, I'm going to actually start the quiz. So for those people who know that my mom is against all of us going to movies, but all 3 of us kids, we used to go to the movies. And my mother used to figure out when we went to the movies. So there are like few techniques that she had. I want to figure out like whether you know what technique. The first technique is check our pockets for the half ticket, because all those people you know that there is half ticket. Saimal. Yeah. The second one is
Traffic management.
talking to my friends and then asking them how was the movie, because that is a very interesting way to figure that out. The third one is smelling our shirts. And then so which one do you think like she did the most? Out of the 3, which one do you think she did the most? She says 3. 3? Yes. Yes, 3. Because, there you go, my mom. My Pinnama there, she knows that because she used to come with us because her sari also used to smell the same way of because in those days, smoking is allowed in the theaters. So when you go to a matinee and then when you come home, your shirt used to smell BD and cigarettes. So that's how she used to figure that we went to the movie. So what we had to do is before going to the house, take the shirt off and then walk without the shirt. Then the other thing is, I'm sure like you all have seen my mother used to be the headmistress for those other family members. She used to sit on the table. I want to see what is her favorite pose. One is to sit on the table and then look through the doors. That is one pose. The other pose is she used to walk like this. And then the third pose is to shout, Namaskaru. Which one do you think is the most popular pose of my mother? Second, yeah. You know why we know that? She used to go like this, and then her sons used to throw chips through the windows. That's a different story. She doesn't know that.
Only I can manage my wheelchair.
Then the other thing is, I already actually gave you the answers. What was my mother's first salary in air card? 200 rupees. That's good. But my uncle told that is not correct, but now I have to correct
You are
myself.
in my heart now. That's why we came from Hyderabad.
And do you know how many dresses she wore in air card? How many types of dresses she wore when she was in air card?
Your portrait is there.
2. What?
You gave
Huh?
the portrait of
Skirt and
Good man.
what? No dress. No. She was not that advanced.
Global grand.
Yeah. She actually had three types of dresses. There was a skirt, there was a sari picture, and there was a half sari picture. So we had like 3 different pictures. What?
Blessings, madam. Me blessings.
Yeah, but you said this.
Inspiration.
There is no price for that. And then the other one is, do you know how many houses she built? Any guesses? 1? That is Venkatrao Nagar. 2. So that was her first house. And then when we moved from Kavali and we came to Bangalore, she actually built another house in Bangalore. And then when we went to Nagpur, they built another house in Nagpur with my brother. So it's like 3 houses she built.
God may be a messenger.
America is not built, America is borrowed. It is all borrowed. It is all loan.
You have responded to
India no loan, America is all loan houses. That's correct. If you add America, then it is actually 3 houses. So she was there when we opened our house in Austin, and then she was in New Jersey, and then she is not yet in Phoenix. So now we are in Phoenix.
When
మీరు ఇచ్చిన
Arun says about the houses,
Thank you
I
so
remembered
for remembering.
when I have to get
మీరు
married.
మమ్మల్ని
మా అదృష్టం.
మీరు మమ్మల్ని
మర్చిపోలేదు.
He said,
నేను గుర్తున్నాను.
no,
Yes,
I'm not going to
I
marry
remember your face.
unless we have a house
Maybe
of
I
your
don't
own
remember your name.
and the salary, minimum salary of 800
చెప్పావు
rupees.
కదా, face నా hair దగ్గర పెట్టి నిలబడి
It's 7 years to get my own house.
I remember
So
you
she's been fond of houses.
talking to me and all that.
Yeah.
Only thing maybe my memory.
And then my mom actually acted in a movie. So she was in the KGF movie. So do you know she was in KGF chapter 1, KGF chapter 2, KGF chapter 3 or KGF chapter 0?
I'm proud of all of you. You are all very great mothers.
Anybody?
We are also.
He was in KGF. By the way, she was in KGF, just so that you all know.
You are my
Isn't it?
take it as you don't know.
1, 2, 3, 0. Now options, 4 options, 1, 2, 3, 0. Any takers? She was KGF chapter 0 because my mom was born in KGF. Her birthplace is KGF, Polar Goldfield. That's where my grandfather used to be before they moved to Bangalore. So she is our hero from KGF chapter 0.
నాన్న బాగా తెలుసు మేడం లక్ష్మి నేను చూసిన బాగుంది really happy to see you all.
You are all, no, you have one position of inspiration.
అది మాకు మీరు ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ మాకు మీరు ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ మేడం
ఇంత మాట్లాడడానికి నేర్పించున్నారు కదా
నేను కూడా అదే మేడం మాకు ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ మీ ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ వల్ల నేను ఇక్కడ
I also told you guys that like, my mom never wanted us to watch movies. And we ended up watching a lot of movies. But there was only one movie where my mom sent all 3 of us to Nellore by herself. So, which movie? Viyagavari Kayyalu, Shankarabaranam, Sholay, Tillumulu. Which movie? Shankarabaranam? Sorry. Shankarabaranam was released in Kavali. We didn't have to go to Nellore to see Shankarabaranam. Sholay, yes. Sholay is the movie my mom sent us by herself. She sent somebody, one of the assistants. And I think like Murthy, I think most likely Murthy. So she bought us the tickets and we went there and we saw it and then we came back.
ఎంత ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ all the you people have to learn from her so much. After 35 years, 40 years.
చూడండి
ఎన్ని రోజులు I am your son. Let us get familiar.
Amma, Anikra, school bell అయిపోయింది. రెండో పీరియడ్ Anikra. ఇటు తిరుగు.
ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡ
Jyotsna, we did that portrait of her. She.
ಇದನ್ನ ಹೆಂಗೆ ತೆಗಿ ಸಾಕ
Hello.
ಅವ್ರೇನೋ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ
Amma, Anikra తిరుగు. We will give all of you mic so you can express all your feelings in the on the mic so that everybody can hear your thoughts.
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅದು ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ
Hello, Vaidhi Mama. Amma, bring her back and start the presentation. Amma.
என்ன சொல்லணும்
I'm going to do it very quick because I
அம்மா பின்னால கூப்பிட்டு வா அப்படின்னு she wants to sit there இல்லையா இப்படியா
అర్జుడు ఆ టీవీలో అక్కడ నేరుగా కనిపిస్తుందా అక్కడ కనపడ్డదా
పిల్లలు పడతాయి
So the grandkids went and collected all the memories. So I'm going to share very quickly. So this is actually, you can see like how my mother has transformed. So one of the jokes I was going to ask is like how much her weight has increased. I don't think she liked it. So next slide. So first of all, we really want to thank our elders. As I said, we grew up on their shoulders. These are our fathers, grandfathers, our uncles who passed away. But as I said, we really need their blessings. I know they are all there sitting from above and blessing all of us. Next slide. So she is the queen of Bangalore. So as I said, like KGF, but they were in. So she was in Tulsidas Put Road. That's where like my grandfather had. And actually these photos were taken yesterday. So the grandkids went around and then they took the pictures of all the places where she was. So this is Tulsidas Put Road, and then that is their house where they grew up, and that is the tree that is still there, which is great. So we should really thank Bangalore municipality for keeping that and putting a metro on there. And this is the temple that they had. And then the water, interestingly, the water pump where they used to get the water, I don't know when, like 80 years ago, it is still there. That is amazing. Next one. Amma, kanipistunదా? ఆ తర్వాత మీ ఎక్సైట్మెంట్ అందరికి మైక్ ఇస్తున్నాను, మీరు ఏదో పాట పాడాలా, డాన్స్ చేయాలా, లేకపోతే మాట్లాడాలా, అది గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. ఎస్పెషల్లీ ఫ్రంట్ రోలో ఉన్న వాళ్ళందరూ. And then these are the temples that they went. Rama temple. And next slide. And then this is the Mutyalama temple that they used to visit. Slide. Ada. I need like remote, see. And then as we said, right, like she was the leader of her house. She had 5 brothers and 1 sister. And interestingly, she is called Bhai. And Bhai is like brother, so we are still confused whether she is a sister or a brother to them. And this is her family. Next slide. And these are the places where those boys, they went to school. Like he was talking about, like she was holding her hand and going there. So this is where the brothers went to the school. And this is the Upanayanam of 2 of the brothers.
Saint Aloysius and Saint Francis Xavier.
Yeah, he just wanted to tell me that he is the one who went there and took the pictures. That's why he knows that. So that's why he's telling me that. That's good. Thank you. And this is her sister, who could not be. She actually lives in Bangalore. So my mother is saying there that she used to cry that she wanted a sister, and her mother keep giving brothers, and finally someday she gave a last sister, and that sister is Nirmala, that is the one. And then these are this generation. Now they are all grown up, they matured, and this is their latest incarnations of those uncles and aunts of all our brothers and sisters. I was so glad that they all could be here. Right? And then this is like the retro picture. So this is her favorite brother. This is her last brother, her favorite brother. Okay. By the way, she is not our favorite mama. That much I can tell you. Because he used to torture us so much. That it is.
I used to call these people as 3 mosquitoes because they trouble me a lot. They trouble me a lot when I was taking care of them.
So, as I said, like definitely she was a big brother for all of us. And then it was interesting, right? Like, so I said, okay, there is only 5 people. And then like when we were growing up, and then suddenly somebody would show up in our house, and they'll say, oh, he is Gopal Chittappa, and he is your grandfather's brother. So she had so much of family, it was amazing. On one side, with my Kuppuswamy Iyer's dad's side, yeah, please sir, Natarajan sir, right? So there is that group is from my mom's dad's side. Very good, and then if you look at this side, and then there is Annapurni Ammal side. There is a big gang that comes from the Annapurni Ammal side. So where is the Annapurni Ammal side? That is my grandmother. Please stand up. That is my whole grandmother's side. Yeah, Annapurni Ammal.
Probably you are seeing us for the first time.
That's okay. I see Annapurni Ammal in you. She was my party. Annapurni Ammal is my grandmother, my mom's mom.
Can make my mom's mom.
Like everything is fine. So, and then okay, so that is the Kuppachi, so that is the Kuppuswamy Iyer side. And then she get married to Bhaskara family, and then you go on that side, there is the whole Bhaskara gang. It's not just Bhaskara gang, there is Bhaskara gang and Varanasi gang and Kuppachi gang. So, come on, whole Bhaskara, Varanasi, Kuppachi gang. So those are on my father's side. So my father's grandfather, and then their aunt. So some of them are my cousins, some of them are my sisters. One day she is sister, next day she is my nephew, next day she is my niece. So it's all like relations and all mixed up, but it's a one big family. And not only that family, we actually had even bigger family, which is our Kavli family. So I don't know how many of you know, in our house, when we were growing up, there used to be at least like 25 kids, because everybody used to spend she is her wife. So, wherever my mom went, she had big families. So we didn't have any escape. Whether it is before marriage, after marriage, post-retirement, during retirement, even now she is going in and then talking, so that's how she is. Okay? Not only that, when she came to US, she didn't want to just like sit with me. She said, oh, let me meet your boss. So these are actually my bosses. So she went to their house as well and then made friends with them. So it's not just like the family or anything like that, because she always wanted to give. And that actually attracted everybody to her. So these are actually my bosses, and then she came and she wanted to see where I work. So this is a picture at Ford Motor Company where I actually started my career. And then she was always...
Because the response I had from there, the echo was there.
The echo was there. So the next one is she was always top of the class. And this is the school she went to, Mount Carmel College. But I already gave you the story, right? Like did not have money to go to the school. So I'm not going to repeat the story, but there will be a quiz, so please make sure that you all keep that in mind. Then this is the elementary school. I think like it is the reverse order, right? So this is the elementary school. Rajamma, Tambu, Chettiar, it's still there. Girls' school, so it is still there. And then we all got her genes as well. So if you are not in the top of the class, no, you won't get to bunk the class. If you are at the top of the class, then we can get to bunk the class. Not only bunk the class, but actually go ticketless to Nellore and see movie and then come back. I don't want to share all the stories. And then, as I mentioned, her first job was in aircart. So she was actually pushing the. She actually worked with the nuns. She actually became part of them. She taught there, and then still today, all the nuns that were her colleagues, they still call her. She is her second home. Kavali is her first home. This is her second home, aircart. And as I said, like Mother Bernard, we owe a lot to Mother Bernard because she actually gave the courage for my mom to stand on her feet.
This lady is the first student of Bhagirathi. First batch student. Okay, and she is Mother Bernard. They are from Sekada Government Airport. So now they are taking a recent photo of this.
So, and then the best part of her life, the time she had with my dad. Any guesses where she had her, we call like Kalyan Pedishubul, where my dad went and saw her? It was not in the house, it was not in the temple, it was actually in the school. Because that is the best thing, right? Like if you want to marry a teacher or a headmistress, then you better go to the school. So that's where actually my dad saw her in aircart in the school. That's where their Pedishubul was. And then this is the best part of her life. And by the way, the thing that I remember the most about my Kaoli is we got the first pressure cooker and she made the first vegetable pulao and then fed me. So that I still remember that. And this is actually one of the portraits that one of the students gifted her. So I think like the Kaoli journey is the... Oh, yours. And of course, that kingdom had to have some jokers. So she got 3 jokers. So, what? Yeah, I'm speaking the truth, okay? So she got 3 jokers. Of course, we 3 boys. She was in the girls' high school, so the penalty for her was to have 3 boys who would actually like show her a different side of the world. Let me put it like that. By the way, we actually had a quiz thing I forgot. Do you know if boys anytime went and studied is in girls' high school? There was only 1 year we did that. After Tufan, 1977, after the Tufan, our boys' high school used to have like a thatched roof. All the thatched roofs went away. So we were all thinking that, oh yeah, we can enjoy. But they sent us to the next door. Said, oh, sorry. So these are 3 of us now. So Mohan, yeah. Then Mohan is there. He's hiding behind. He is the engineer and then the smart brains in the house. And then Shyam is my second brother. But everybody says he is the cutest one. So what? Very true. Okay. He could not be here. He had to be with his daughter. See, that's what happens. When you have daughters, you spend time with them. When you have sons, you keep them around and you roam them around and then you go anywhere you want. But as I said, really after my dad passed away, we called my mom Phoenix. Because Phoenix rises from the ashes and then rebuilds the whole city. The 14th day, she started working. 14th day, she started working and taking care of all of us. To this day, when I say, anybody asks me, what is my motivation for perseverance, it is what I saw in her. To stand up there and say, I'm going to raise my 3 kids by myself.
Only idea was my children should not die like me. So I should be dead.
And then, of course, like you all can vouch for this, right? She is the best teacher because it's very interesting. I'm going to share a story very quickly. Anuradha, she is a 1975 student. She was in the first batch of my mom. Anybody from 1975 here? She called me, she's in Boston. She called me and she said, I can still remember your mother teaching me the homecoming short story from Rabindranath Tagore and how that boy has to work through that. She had that passion for teaching. Oh, by the way, I'm going to just tell you some secret. She made me correct your papers. But to this day, right, if you think about like what she has done in the school, in terms of like how she has encouraged the people that could not pay the tuitions. She actually went into the places, right, where like they would not send the kids to the school, and they used to come to her and then say, oh, we don't want to send our daughters to the school. She said, no, you send them, we will educate them, that will change their lives. So she was the best teacher, and then she was the best tour operator. By the way, for 10 years, she made all the tours. And then like, we boys could also like mooch off of that, right? So we could go to like South India tour, we could go, so 10 years she actually had the buses operate. And you know, who was enjoying the trip? It's not the students, it was actually their parents. Because they never used to go out, and for them, okay, let's just like go, madam got trip in them, and what the man they will take it to go. And then she was the best producer as well, right? As I said, we all owe a lot to DR for the open air theatre. She had those dance dramas, right? Vijay used to be like one of the best actors there, right? And then we actually, go back. So we actually had award winning in Hyderabad. So her school got the best prize. So this picture is from Hyderabad, where they got the award for. Anybody in this picture? This is like almost like 1975. And then that best producer actually made my brother also sing. Vijay Girga, yeah. Me batch, So they used to actually like, of course, you have to have both the boys and like the king is also owned by the female, and then the queen is also from the female. And we used to have the best music. Priyamvada madam, she was amazing, her tone was amazing. Bhujangarai Sharma, who used to be the lyricist, he actually wrote all these stories that are still played by the Kuchipudi Chinna Satyam's group. And then we had Ramatarakan. Dance master Ramatarakan. See, you all remember. By the way, we used to hate because she sent us to her. we ran away from it. That's a different story. And then she was the best administrator. If you talk to anybody in the school, how she laid the foundation, how she made sure that there is the money from the government. You still remember like how the government funds used to flow. And by the way, we are so proud because the first headmaster of Girls' High School was our grandfather. Yeah, Arunachalam Garu. So if you go to the school, this one is Arunachalam. He is our grandfather. He was the first headmaster. And we are so happy that my mom was the headmistress. And actually, I think like she is the longest tenured headmistress in the Girls' High School. And then of course, we have so many pictures in her. If I take like her pictures, I say like, where are your grandkids' pictures and those things? It is all about school pictures. So she had so many pictures. And every year they used to come. And then they're still coming. So this is the teachers, right? So all the teachers. The one thing I still remember, my mom used to cook dinner on Teachers' Day for all the teachers. I don't know how many of you know this. but every Teacher's Day, my mom used to cook food for them and serve them. So much she loved the passion, the teaching profession, and the passion she had for all the teachers. And then, of course, I already told you about the number of houses she built. So this is one of the houses she built. It's actually called Raghav Nilayam. This is in Bangalore. And then the other house she built in Nagpur and Kauli. And of course, like my aunt reminded me that she also built in other places. United States, yeah. US. And then really, the most joy is from the grandkids. So she has 6 grandkids. And it's not just 6. As I said, like there are a lot of grandkids on the Bhaskara side, there are a lot of grandkids on the Kupusana side. So she counts everybody as grandkids. So she is a happy grandmother, and we are really, really thankful for her. And I want to thank Vinay, Vaishu, and Neelu for putting this together. Thank you. There is a side show going on. This is the main show, that is the side show. If you want to take part in the side show, you go there. If you want to take part in the main show, you come here. Amma, Bella is next to. Nah. So one thing about her is she never listens to anybody. Just so that you all know, right? Whether she was as a headmistress, whether she was as a sister, whether she was as a mother or a grandmother or mother-in-law, she does not listen to anybody. So we still.
Lion is always lion.
Huh?
Lion is always lion.
That is true, but lions, kings are also lions. So we are actually going to have the quiz after the class, but since I already gave the quiz, I'm not going to ask you any more quizzes. So, cake. So we are going to cut the cake, but while we are going to set it up, if anybody wants to share your thoughts and feelings, the mic is yours.
The way they encourage you that you are able to have the work.
In the seniors batch.
We'll go row wise. We'll go row wise.
Next. I forgot something before we go. Let's open these 2 things. So I forgot, like, I was supposed to close with this. So this is the gift that all the grandkids, these are the.
Sir. Aruna na ulta.
So this is karma. Each of the grandkids wrote you a personal note and you got it printed on the plate.
All of the grandkids are very happy. For the first time I got it.
And then all of you, thank you very much for putting that in the. Sorry, 1 second. The kudo board. So thank you very much for posting your messages on the kudo board. She did not see it yet. They all posted on the kudo board, which is an electronic message board. There are at least 120 messages so far. So this is just like a sample of the messages that were posted. and photos and pictures from different students. So there is actually a book that they are all meeting, and then we are going to give you.
Good afternoon to everybody. Om Namo Venkateshaya. I bring greetings from Sri Venkateshwara Institute of Medical Sciences, Tirupati. I am very happy to be the part of this madam's 90th birthday. I studied for 2 years in Kavali, my 9th and 10th, between 74 to 75. My house was next to the Vishwadaya school, where there was a piggery farm. My father was superintendent of that. That's why I used to stay next to the school. I studied for 2 years. Subsequently, again, my father got transferred, so I could go.
ಆನಾಗಿದೆ ಬಿಡಿ.
I studied only for 2 years. Subsequently, my father got transferred to Tirupati. Then I joined the Bapatra. Then I studied first year of my intermediate in Bapatra. Subsequently, again my father got transferred to Tirupati. Then I joined at SP Padmavati College for second year inter. I became an non-local. But why I am trying to tell you is whatever I have, as a school, I have changed about 7 schools because of my, from first class to 10th class, the longest I studied 2 years was only in Vishwadaya. That was a really memorable day. I still remember those days, and of course I was, as per expectation, I was the school topper for 9th and 10th. I got the certificate still with me now. And I still remember today, I am able to stand all these things, whatever the role model and motivation given to me, the foundation given those 2 years, that I can proudly say, because I could get the first time in BBS. After that, I am one of the first person to do the enhanced 5 years course across the country. There are only 2 seats. I am the only person among the ladies got selected. I think all these things, I feel it's all from the blessings. I am one of the youngest person who became a super specialist at the age of 27. Nowadays, to get an MBBS DM on the, I completed my DM when I was 27 years old. I was one of the youngest person. Of course, now for the last 30 years, I started the department in the institute. Currently, for the last almost 9.5 years, I am the Director and Vice Chancellor of Sri Venkateshwara Institute of Medical Sciences, which is almost 1,000-bedded hospital and almost 2,000 students. We have an MBBS exclusive girls college which I started, 175 girls. It is the second in the country after Lady Havens. And we have a nursing college, we have a physiotherapy college, all that. I think all that I am able to handle it, I think because of my foundation, strong at 9th and 10th. And one of our batch, of course, because of my changing so many schools, I didn't have a continuity of friends. Because I used to change, except when I came to Bangalore 5 years and medicine 5 years. Otherwise, schooling every year I used to change. I didn't have good continuity of friends. But our batchmate, Vijay, our days, how we used to play we had a very good dancers, very good people who were very interested in Sahityam, poets, everybody, and artists, everybody was there. Now we have get together. I think our batch has sent. I'll just read out from our batch. Birthday wishes to our dearest madam. As a woman, you are an example, stand alone. As a wife, you are most dedicated and just divine. As a mother, you are tough and warm too. As a teacher, you are not a preacher but a creative mentor. As an administrator, you are simply a dedicated disciplinarian. As a human being, you are beyond mere definition. As a counselor, you are a parent and a great guide. As an advisor, you are more than a visionary. As a motivator, you surpass any measure. As an educationist, you are in the values of a linguist. As an artist, you are wonderful as a naturalist. As on the whole, you are a boon to all your students. You are forever green in our perception. You are permanently in all our hearts without any exception. You are our motto, mission and vision. On your birthday, what could present you but our dedication? Please, we wish you happy, healthy and always smiling. For your smile could still light a ray of hope for the successful generations. Kindly accept our hearty congratulations by me. Thank you so much.
Your name still is on our order. Yeah. See, nobody can do any work without continue any work without any good response. I was the luckiest mother in every field. I was the luckiest. God gave me that blessing and saying, I have given you some work to do. So all my, I can say, even my friends, my classmates, and my students, they, if at all I am alive, because of my students. Because Viswadaya gave me life. And Viswadaya is not girls' high school, it is girls' home. It is a home. It is our home. They are all my daughters. And they still, after 40 years also, they have the same affection which reflects in my. I want everyone to be shown up and be on. The thing is, now one goes to Bengamma, the right student, her name still shines. Thank you all so much. No, I am not able to talk much now.
Really, bro?
But I get, because my heart is talking. Because how can I thank them? Because they have made me proud. One DO said, Madam, you are training not students, you are training grannies. So all of them have proved that they are good grannies. And they have brought up their children so well. I am very proud of them. I really cannot say what I can say about them. They are talking about me. But you know, all of them are talking from me. In my own heart. Without them, what I would have been. Think. When there is no response, no teacher can teach. Because they just echoed whatever I said. And with love and affection. I can proudly say that they never gave me a chance to punish them. For all the 17 years, all the batches, no one gave me a chance to punish me. Because I told them, I will be hurt, I am your mother. So they said, they don't want to hurt me at all. Such great children I have. Thank you, Vegamma, so much. Now you are the director.
And And by the way, she still bugs me that she is the director at that age and I never become a director. So I have the competition going on with you. So as usual, like the Bangalore, the coffee guy is also delayed, so the cake is not ready yet.
ఇక్కడ నిల్సಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳು ఇక్కడ కొంచెం అవును అలాగే చెప్పండి.
ఆడపిల్లలు స్కూల్కి పోతే అది వచ్చిందప్ప చిక్కు, వాళ్ళందరికీ నీకు బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ కావాలంటే అందంగా ఉందంటారా? అది నా డెకరేషన్ కాదమ్మా, మా మోహన్ మిస్సెస్ డెకరేషన్. నేను డెకరేషన్ చేస్తే మోహన్ డెకరేషన్ వేరే టైంలో
ఎత్తుకోండి
మిడిల్లో పెట్టారు,
మిడిల్లో లేకపోతే
అట్లీస్ట్ ఎవరైనా నోరు ఇస్తారు కదా, లేకపోతే ఇక్కడే పెట్టుకుంటారు, లేకపోతే అటు సైడ్ పెట్టుకుంటారు.
ఎట్లా ఏమంటారు మేడం ఇక్కడ చూడండి మేడం మేడం
ఓకే డన్. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯ ಲೈಟ್ಗಳಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಯೋಜನ ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆದರೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ.
ಒಂದೆಲ್ಲ ತಂದು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತೈತೆ.
ನಮ್ಮ ಮಿಡ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ಸಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿ
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಅಮ್ಮ ಮೇಡಮ್
ಹೀಗೆ ಹೆಂಗೈತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ಕೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಗಿಡ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂಗೆ ಐತೆ, ಟಕ 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 ಅಂತ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟ
ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ನಾನು ಓಡಾಡಬೇಕು
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿತ್ತು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟವ್ರೆ ಅಂತ.
మేడం ఇక్కడ చూడండి. మేడం అట్లా అందరూ క్లోజ్ అట్లా క్లోజ్ అండి. అందరూ ఇక్కడ చూడండి మేడం, అందరూ ఇక్కడ చూడండి. స్మైల్ చేయండి మేడం. ఇక్కడ కెమెరా చూడండి మేడం. మేడం సార్ కెమెరా చూడండి, అట్లానండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ. ఇవ్వండి మేడం.
ಇನ್ನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮದ್ದಿಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ಸ್ಬಿಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್.
I told my children, my student and start taking class.
ಮಧ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾಕ್ಸಿದ್ದೆ
నేను అదే చెప్పాను
ప్రసాద్
మర్చిపోయి కావాలి క్లాస్
లైట్ ఆఫ్ ಮಾಡ್ದಂಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೋಗೋದು ಹೋಗಿ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ
మీరు ఇప్పుడు క్లాస్ తీసుకున్నాము
మీ దగ్గర నుంచి
ಬಾ 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 ನೀನು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಿಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಂಬಿಡು
మేడం మేడం ఫుల్ కవర్ అయిపోతుంది మేడం ఇక్కడ చూడండి మేడం మీరు కొంచెం బ్యాక్ వెళ్ళండి ఇట్లానండి
ಇಷ್ಟು ಡೌನ್ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్
ఇక్కడ చూడండి అందరూ మేడం మేడం అందరూ ఇక్కడ చూడండి మేడం ఇక్కడ చూడండి మేడం మేడం ఇక్కడ చూడండి అందరూ అట్లా ఉండండి అట్లా ఉండండి మేడం మీకు ఇక్కడ చూడండి
ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ నేను అందుకనే మళ్ళీ అప్డేట్ చేయాలి
ಮುಗ್ದೋಯ್ತಾ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳೋಣ ಶಂಕರ್
నిలబడుకోండి ఇప్పుడు కట్ ಮಾಡಿ
ಹಾಂ ಕಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಅವನು ಲೈವ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೈಟ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾನು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್
ఓకే రెడీ మేడం మేడం క్లోజ్ వాళ్ళు రారా
ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡಿ ವೈಡಲ್ಲಿ ತೆಗೆದತ್ತೆ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ
మేడం అందరు ఇక్కడ చూడండి
ఓకే డన్ ఓకే 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 ಬರ್ತಾವ್ರೆ
ಕಲ್ಲ ಬರೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾಯಿತ್ತು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ನೋಡಿ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು
ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಓಕೆ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಡನ್ ಕ್ರಾಸಾಗಿ ತೊಗೊತಾರೆ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್
ಮೇಡಮ್
ಸುಮ್ಮನಾಗಿ
మేడం మేడం కొంచెం వెనక్కి
ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ
కొంచెం మేడం మీరు ఇద్దరు కొంచెం పెట్టి వెనక్కి కరెక్ట్ అవ్వండి ఎందుకంటే ఇట్లుంటే అది బాగా కనిపిస్తుంది ఇంకొంచెం
ಸರ್ ಕೈ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಡಿ ಸರ್
పర్లేదు కింద కూర్చోండి ఏం కాదు కానీ కానీ బట్ వెనక్కి కూర్చోండి మీరు ఇంకొంచెం వెనక్కి ಓಕೆ
ಚೂರಿಗೆ ಎರಡು ಡೌನ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಮೇಲೆ 4 ಜನ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಬಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ಹಂಗೆ
మేడం ఇక్కడ చూడండి మేడం అందరూ ఇక్కడ చూడండి మేడం మేడం ఇక్కడ చూడండి అట్లా ఉండండి అట్లా ఉండండి
భోజనం వడ్డించాలండి కేక్ అదే చేశారంటే కేక్ కట్టొచ్చి టేబుల్ మీద కేక్ అట్లా వచ్చి
మేడం రండి 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 మేడం ఇక్కడ చూడండి అమృత కేక్
కేక్ కట్ చేద్దాం
ಮಿಕ್ಸಿಷನ್ ಮನೆ ಬೈಕ್ ತಂದ ಫಿನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಆದ ಇನ್ನು ಬೈಕ್ ಬರ್ಪ
ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಬರ್ತೈತೆ
ಎಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಸಾಕು ಇದು ಮಿಕ್ಸಿ ಅದ ಹೇಳಿ ಅದು ಬಗನ
ಫೋನು ಒಂದು ಸೈಡಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಬೇಡಿ ಸೈಡಿಂದ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ
ಯಾರ್ದು ಫೋಟೋಪ್ಪ ಯಾರು
ಫೋಕಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದು ಕೂತೈತೆ
ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅದು ಒಂದು ಎರಡು ಎಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅವರೇ ಇದ್ದರು ಬೇರೆ ಯಾರು ಬಂದಿಲ್ವಲ್ಲ
ಅದು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಂತ
ಹೌದಾ సార్ అట్లా జాయిన్ అవ్వండి సార్ ఒక్కొక్కరు మేడం సార్ కొంచెం సైడ్ వస్తారా మేడం ఇక్కడ చూడండి
టీచర్స్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టీచర్స్
సార్ కొంచెం ఫ్రంట్లో వాంగ సార్ క్లోజ్ కమ్ క్లోజ్ సార్ మేడం ఇక్కడ చూడండి మేడం ఇక్కడ కొంచెం ఫ్రంట్ వాంగ కొంచెం ఫ్రంట్ వాంగ సార్ బాయ్ మేడం ఇక్కడ చూడండి అట్లా ఉన్నాను మేడం
ఇంటర్వెల్
ಯಾರು ಸೊಲೆ ಕೂಡ ನೋಡಿ ಇದು ಬಾ
సో బ్రేక్ ఉండరే
లంచ్ చేయాల
తిను
ఎందుకు బ్లెస్సింగ్ కూడా సరే బ్లెస్సింగ్
తీసుకో
లేదు సార్ అట్లా నిలబడుకోండి సార్. సార్ అట్లా నిలబడుకోండి. ఓకే 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 ఇక్కడ మధ్యలో తప్పకుండా. మేడం ఇక్కడ చూడండి, అట్లా రండి మేడం. కన్ను మూయద్దండి, కన్ను మూయద్దండి సార్.
Okay. Interval is keep taking. Then we can all have photo sessions, individual photos, group photos, individual photos. After that, but first
Hey, Chile.
Go on, run.
Papa.
Hey, Papa. Back it.
Family. Then cinema. Drama.
ಬ್ರೋ ಇರಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೊಂದು ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀನಿ ಮೇಡಮ್.
Lata, dance program, Lata. We need Lata, dance program, Lata, come. Lata, otherwise you have to dance. Representative. Randy.
ಮೇಡಮ್
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾಕಿರೋದು ಅದರಡೆ ಹಾಕಿಕೊಂಡಿರೋದು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಎಳ್ದಾಕ್ದೆ
ಇಲ್ಲ ಆ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ಗಳನ್ನ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್.
ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ?
ಆಗಲ್ಲ
ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಬಿಡು. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರೋದು.
You a very happy 90th birthday. Happy birthday, dear.
Happy birthday to you. May God bless you. May God bless you. May God bless you.
సార్ ఇక్కడ చూడండి సార్.
మీరే కదా మమ్మల్ని మిస్వాళ్ళం చేసింది.
సరే సార్ 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 అట్లా ఇక్కడ చూడండి సార్. ఇక్కడ చూడండి, ఇక్కడ చూడండి సార్. ఇంకోసారి అట్లా
Okay.
మేడం కొంచెం ఇక్కడ క్రాస్ అవి పెట్టండి మేడం.
జన్మదినమిదం
సార్ మీరు ఇస్తే
జన్మదినమిదం ఐ ప్రియా గురో జన్మదినోదే
సార్ ఇక్కడ చూడండి సార్ అట్లే
సర్వదాముదం చందనస్వదాముదం ప్రార్థయామయాయ భవశతాభ్యుషే ప్రార్థయామయాయ భవశతాయుషే ఈశ్వర సదా రక్షకో ఈశ్వర సదా రక్షకో పుణ్యకర్మణ కీర్తివాంఛయా పుణ్యకర్మణ కీర్తివాంఛయా
సార్ సార్ సార్
జన్మదినమిదం ఐ ప్రియా గురో జన్మదినమిదం ఐ ప్రియా గురో జన్మదినోదే సర్వదాముదం శతయామయే భవశతాయుధే ప్రార్థయామయే భవశతాయుషే ఈశ్వర సదా ఈశ్వర సదా రక్షకు పుణ్యకర్మణ కీర్తిమాత్రయా పుణ్యకర్మణ కీర్తిమాత్రయా జీవనం సదా జీవనం సదా భవతు సాధకం జన్మదినమిదం ప్రియా గురో జన్మదినమిదం ఐ ప్రియా గురో జన్మదినోదే సర్వదాముదం చింతనోదే సర్వదాముదం చింతనోదే సర్వదాముదం.
ಮೂರುವರೆನಾ
So I think I totally lost control. So finally I gave up. Now it is free for all. Anybody
Sir,
who
mic
wants
on,
to use mic, you can use mic. Anybody who wants photo, you
Sir,
can
mic on.
take photo.
mic on.
Mic on కాలేదా సార్ పెద్దగా అరిస్తే సరిపోతుంది అయిపోయింది ఆల్రెడీ లాస్ట్ కంట్రోల్ మైక్ ఆల్సో ఇస్ నాట్ హెల్పింగ్ మీ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు గివ్ ఇట్ అప్ And by the way, when I mentioned that the collector from Orissa, he is the guy. Ashish, he is the one like the Nagpur family. I actually was talking about Nagpur family, and I mentioned that like you and then Nitish. So he is the Nagpur family.
Namaskar, good afternoon. I'm very sorry when my name was called out, I had gone downstairs for urgent call. It's a true blessing and sheer happiness to be here amongst all of you. And we call her auntie. I think that's how the word came. I don't know. She's my grandmother, but and then it became Nagpur auntie. Because from Nagpur I went to Pune, and the meeting happened by chance. I just take 2 minutes. My mother was in a local telephone booth. That time there was no individual landlines, no mobile phones were still power. So my mother was waiting outside to make a phone call. Auntie was inside the phone booth. I think mostly talking to Arun Bhaiya in USA. And they exchanged glances, and from then a friendship or a relationship began between a mother and the daughter, mother being auntie and my mother being the daughter there. And that continued throughout life. What I am today in terms of my education or my work, it's all because of her teachings, her blessings. I remember I was not so good with my studies, not so disciplined. She taught me the discipline of being a good student, teaching me how to write a proper cursive R. It still remains when other letters go haywire. And one small incident, I was in class 9 and the class 9 session has started. So all my friends had bought books, but I could not buy because my father was posted somewhere else. He was unable to send money, and that time we didn't have money to buy the class 9 books. Auntie helped me, gave the money at the right time to help me buy the books. So just a small incident, but the way she has always been through, and then I went to Pune, then we used to keep on meeting her, and for her mother, she was always being the strong mother support that she had throughout. She took my mother all the way around Bangalore, and that was in 96, then Mysore also, 94, 95. 2000. And then I visited her again in, when I was in my graduation first year. And then whenever I get a chance, we come to Bangalore only to meet her. I think for us, Bangalore is only come to meet auntie, and this time also Arun Bhaiya made a WhatsApp group. We all said we all have to come. And for me, that my mother, my father have come, my wife, and she blessed my son. I think that makes it all the more special. So auntie, again wish you a very happy birthday. And thanks a lot to Arun Bhaiya, Mohan Bhaiya, Didi, everyone, and Shyam Bhaiya also for always, being with us and inviting us for this lovely function. It's so nice to meet all of you. Feels very blessed, feels very nice. Thank you, thanks a lot.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Sir, good job.
So speaking of teachers generating teachers, he just retired as headmaster of Kavali. Which school? Municipal High School, Kavali. My classmate. Or speech, right?
Speak madam.
Good afternoon to you all. My name is Ramana Reddy. I am a retired headmaster. First of all, I want to speak in my mother tongue, Telugu. I don't know how many of you know Telugu. Thank you. I started my journey with her in my intermediate. We studied together just 2 years only. ఆ 2 yearsలోనే మాకు అంత బాండింగ్ ఏర్పడింది. ఆఫ్టర్ మ్యారేజ్ మేము సపరేట్ అయిపోయాము. ఇంజనీరింగ్కి వెళ్ళిపోవడం, నేను గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ తర్వాత బిఎడ్ ఎంఎడ్ అట్లా చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళాను. కానీ మేము ఇప్పటి వరకు అంటే 79లో అరుణ్తో ఫ్రెండ్షిప్ ఏర్పడడం జరిగింది. మేము చెప్పి బాయ్స్ స్కూల్లో చదివేవాళ్ళం, వాళ్ళు విశ్వోదయ స్కూల్స్లో చదివేవాళ్ళు. నాకు కూడా ఒక కళ ఉండేదన్నమాట. విశ్వోదయ స్కూల్స్ అంటే ఒక ప్రెస్టీజియస్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్, అక్కడ చదివితే చాలా మంచి ఫ్యూచర్ ఉంటుందని చెప్పేవాళ్ళు అప్పట్లో కూడా. అందుకని నాకు ఒక ప్యాషన్ ఉండేదన్నమాట, విశ్వోదయ స్కూల్స్లో చదువుకుంటే బాగుండేది అనేది. ఆ విధంగా అరుణ్తో అటాచ్మెంట్ ఏర్పడడానికి అది ఒక కారణం అయిపోయింది. లక్ వాళ్ళ ఇల్లు మా ఇల్లు దగ్గరగా ఉండేవి. మేము ఇద్దరం కలిసి ట్యూషన్కి వెళ్ళే టైంలో అరుణ్తో నాకు బాండింగ్ ఏర్పడడం జరిగింది. తర్వాత ఇంకా వాళ్ళ ఇంట్లోనే మా స్టడీస్ అంతా ఎక్కువ రోజులు మేము ఆ స్టడీస్ అక్కడే జరుగుతాం. మేడం గారు ఈ ఓపికకి ఒక పరీక్ష లాగా ఉండేది అనమాట. మా ఇంతమందిని అంటే దాదాపు అరుణ్ పీర్ గ్రూప్లో 10-15 మంది అందరం వాళ్ళ ఇంట్లోనే చదువుకుంటూ అక్కడే మిద్ది మీద అంటే మా అల్లరినంతా భరించడం అంటే నిజంగా మామూలుగా పేరెంట్స్ అంటే వాళ్ళ పిల్లలు భరించడం చాలా కష్టంగా ఉండేది. దాదాపు 10-15 మంది మేము అక్కడే పైన చదువుకుంటూ ఇదంతా అల్లరిని కానీ తర్వాత మేము చేసేవన్నీ అంటే మీరు నమ్మండి నమ్మకపోండి ఆ రోజుల్లో సినిమా అంటే అంతా పిచ్చుండేది అనమాట మాకు. ప్రతి సినిమాని 2-3 సార్లు ఒక నెలలో 20 సినిమాలు చూసిన సందర్భాలు కూడా ఉన్నాయి. మేడం గారితో ఆ విధమైన అనుభవం ఏర్పడ్డాం. ఒక సందర్భంలో మేము హెచ్ఎంస్ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ జరుగుతుంది. దాదాపు ఒక 500-600 మంది హెచ్ఎంస్, ఒక ఆర్జేడి, డిఓ, కలెక్టర్ అందరూ ఇది జరుగుతుంది అనమాట. ఆ సందర్భంలో ఒక ఓల్డ్ స్టూడెంట్ షీఈ్ నవ్ హెచ్ఎం ఫ్రమ్ దేర్ ఇన్ నెల్లూరు డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ ఆమె మేడం గారి గురించి చెప్తూ నేను విశ్వోదయ స్టూడెంట్ అని చెప్పేసి విశ్వోదయ గర్ల్స్ హై స్కూల్ స్టూడెంట్ అని చెప్పేసి చాలా ప్రెస్టీజియస్గా ఫీల్ అవుతాను సార్ అంతమంది ముందు చెప్పింది అనమాట. అంటే ఆమెకి మేడం గారి గైడెన్స్లో ఆమె ఎంత బాగా ఆ స్కూల్ని రన్ చేస్తుందో ఆ రోజు వివరించినప్పుడు మొత్తం ఆ హాల్ అంతా క్లాప్స్తో నిండిపోయింది. నిజంగా దట్ ఈస్ ద బెస్ట్ మూమెంట్ నాకు. ఎందుకంటే మేడం గారి గురించి అంతమందిలో అంత కలెక్టర్స్ వాళ్ళందరూ డిఓస్ అందరూ ఉన్న సమక్షంలో ఆ విధమైన అప్రోచ్ రావడం నిజంగా నాకు చాలా సంతోషండి. సంపూర్ణ ఆరోగ్యం ఆయుష్ ఇవ్వాలని చెప్పేసి ప్రార్థిస్తూ నమస్తే.
సార్ ఇక్కడ చూడండి. సార్ ఇక్కడ చూడండి. సార్ ఇక్కడ చూడండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ. Sorry, yeah. ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರೋದಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪವರ್ ಲೈಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ
ಅಲ್ಲ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಲೆಕ್ಕಕ್ಕನ ಇರೋದು ನನಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾರಿಲ್ಲ.
చదువుల తల్లి మేడం గారికి నేను అందించాలనుకుంటున్నా ఒక వేద పుష్పం.
ఏ దేశం వెళ్ళినా ఎందుకు ఆడినా ఏ పీఠం ఎక్కినా ఎవరేమనినా పొగడరా నీ తల్లి భూమి భారతిని నిలుపరా నీ జాతి నిండు గౌరవం. భారత జాతి యొక్క రుణాన్ని తీర్చుకోవాలి అంటే చదువుకున్న ప్రతి విద్యార్థి మంచి ఉద్యోగస్తుడైనప్పుడు తన వృత్తి పట్ల ఒక నిబద్ధత ఉన్నట్లయితే ఆ భరతమాత యొక్క రుణాన్ని తీర్చుకున్నట్టు. భరతమాతతో పాటు జన్మనిచ్చిన తల్లిదండ్రులకు కూడా మనం రుణం ఎప్పుడు తీర్చుకుంటామంటే
నేను నాకేం చెప్పానంటే మా అమ్మ ఇంటే చాలా ఆనందపడుతుంది. సో ఒక జస్ట్ బ్రేక్ తీసుకోండి, ఈ ఫోన్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత ఇక్కడ అమ్మ వెళ్ళేటట్లు చెప్పండి అని చెప్పాను. జస్ట్ 1 సెకండ్ మాకు నాకు నిజంగా మీరు మాట్లాడడం మొదలు పెట్టిన తర్వాత కంప్లీట్ బాగుంటుంది అనిపించింది.
సార్ మేడం మీరు కొంచెం ముందర సార్ ఫ్రంట్కి రండి సార్ సార్ అందరూ ఇక్కడ చూడండి సార్ సార్ ఇక్కడ చూడండి దగ్గర రండి సార్ కొంచెం క్లోజ్ అవ్వండి. ఎవరు రావాలి సార్? ఇక్కడ సారీ